Hello everyone and welcome back to S-Rank, the only home of video games. My name is Ethan and once again it is another Sunday. We're doing trophy hunting. That's right. The rotation is back around to Kingdom Hearts. Next week we will begin Metal Gear Solid 3 for reals this time. The layout needed to be finished first. That was the only reason why I kept putting that one off, and to give us a Metal Gear break, because we did like 10 of those in a row. But we're back with Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, the PlayStation 2 remake on the PlayStation 3 HD Collection 1.5, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot still left to do. I'm hoping that this can be accomplished in, you know, some time that isn't crazy. We have one save file here that we've been booting into for this past 4 streams, and today hopefully we will put this one. We can't put it to bed, but maybe put it to rest for a bit here. This Sora playthrough on Proud Mode needs to get to level 99 or 100, wherever the max is. Right now he's level 92. So we're just going to be grinding that. There is a few things still to get in this save file that I cannot get. I'm still sick, by the way. I'm still sick. No, I got sick again. I got sick again, sorry. I'm just noticing it in my throat here as I'm talking a lot, which may worsen as the day goes on. But yeah, no, I got sick on Friday into the evening. I was really feeling it yesterday. It was okay. I was going to stream yesterday, but I chose not to, and I think that helped me recover a little bit better. Enough to stream today, and maybe stream twice. We'll see. But anyway, there are still things left to get in this save file, but they're locked until we beat a Riku save, and I never did that in this HD collection. So once we get to level 99, 100, whatever the cap is, we'll then start a new Riku playthrough on beginner. Maybe that'll be the playthrough where I quote-unquote 100% or do all the Riku stuff with. Maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. Part of me is also like, I want to do them all on Proud so that I feel like, yep, I'm done. I did it. You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we need to... Where are the controls for this again? Need to grind. Right, okay, so this room in front of us, that's the one that we're going to turn into the grind room. Teeming Darkness, that works for me. Yeah, I got fucking sick again. It's real frustrating. Real frustrating. And I could tell it was happening. I work with children, and when one of them is just open coughing right next to me, I'm like, God damn, put your elbow in your mouth. Like, what are you doing? You're gonna get me sick. And then, you know, it could be a coincidence, but I got sick. Alright, I'm forgetting how you control this. Okay.
Light.
Sorry, it's been a couple weeks.
Light.
Remembering now we have the shortcut card.
Take this. Light.
But yeah, happy to be back into this game. Okay, 5900 experience left to go. It's supposed to be like a, yeah, Neo Shadow's supposed to spawn here.
Take this. Light.
I'm glad none of these enemies have the ability to play a zero, because a lot of these attacks are lengthy, you know what I mean? Oh shit, I keep forgetting to activate the Bouncy Wild, which doesn't grab instantly everything, but increases your draw range, which I understand. A game about cards maybe having draw in the name. Might not be the best, but draw as in like you're getting stuff closer to you.
Light.
Pulled towards you. Or farther away.
Light.
I just did it again. I forgot to use it.
Light. Light.
Okay, good. We could sell duplicates, you know, of those enemy cards. If we really wanted.
Take this. Take this.
Leveled up,
Light.
nice. Sooner than I expected, to be honest.
Light.
Only thing left to increase is card points. I am not pronouncing that abbreviation. Not in 2026. No, sir.
Yeah.
Come on, give me health. I mean, I'll take money, but health.
Ha. Take this. Take this. Light. 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 Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Run. Yeah. Fire. Back off. Ha. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Funnel.
Cool. Hey, having to resort to the Keyblades. Okay.
Ha.
Health. Come on, give me health.
Yeah.
You don't want to die.
Light. 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 Ha! Back off.
Okay.
Ha!
Health. Ugh.
Light. Light. Take this.
That was a small group of enemies. go. That's a little.
Light. Light. Light.
Oh.
Light.
There we go. Yeah, it's been forever since I played this game's like for the story or anything like that. And I never finished, obviously, a Riku playthrough in this HD collection. So the only time I did Riku for real was
Take this.
on PlayStation 2, way back in the day, 18 years ago. So I don't remember how long his is. I feel like he's shorter than Riku, or than Sora. Just because and maybe it's just because you're not really collecting anything, you're not building any decks, you're kind of just, you are going through what they have designed. So maybe by just removing all of that other stuff, it's just naturally faster. But I would love to be able to get through a Riku playthrough in a single stream. Because I don't want this game to be too many streams, you know what I mean? How do you...
Take this. Light. Light.
Okay.
Yeah. Light. 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 Ha.
Okay, good. Another Teeming Darkness card. I gotta get the hell out of here. I am low on health. Low on health, so I don't want to...
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting into a battle.
Take this.
I don't want to get hit by that thing.
Take this.
What the fuck?
Light. Light. Yeah.
Okay.
Light. Light.
Alright. Generally speaking, one level up per fresh instance of this room. Oh, they all took a little bit of
Light.
damage from that thing. Nice.
Light.
So we'll definitely be able to level them up all the way today.
Light. Light.
Okay. He's pretty close. A couple more battles.
Ha. Yeah. Take this.
Oh, I think they always have damage on them
Take this.
from your initial strike. I forgot. Oh.
Light. Light. Huh. Ha.
It might be the last one in this room.
Ha. Ha. Yeah. Rah.
Nope, one more.
Ha. Light. Take this. Take this.
Okay.
Light.
There might be one of these side enemies here left, maybe. Although it looks like we got everyone. Perfect. Because I can step on the save thing. Might as well save, but mainly to heal back up. Oh, right, I have to actually reload the room. Duh. Okay. And inevitably we'll run out of those room cards, and I'll have to, I guess, grind for more, or just, there's another one that also has a lot of Heartless in it, I think. I think it's just pitch black, which is annoying. Regardless, I might be able to just get us to max level without having to grind for new cards. Because I kind of don't want to.
Light. Light.
This thing flies right by it.
Light.
Hey, leveled up. There we go.
Light.
Okay, well, I spoke about needing to get potentially more of this map card, and we just got one. Nice. Card points. Okay.
Take this.
No! Oh, shit.
Power.
I'll handle this.
I didn't want to do this.
Fire. Light.
Accidentally roped Goofy into that.
Light. Ha! This is it. Back off. Goofy.
Okay, now we'll use Goofy. Oh, come on. Okay,
Take this.
here we go. What level are we? 94?
Ha! Light. Light.
29,000 left.
Ha! Yeah.
Alright.
Take this. Take this. Light. Light. Yeah. Take this.
Alright, one of these. Although I have enough, I'm sure, hard points to just keep adding more instances of these slates that I'm using. I guess. I could probably just do that.
Light. Take this. Light.
Yeah. What's this S mean? Have I ever seen that before? Oh, that's the shortcut. That's what the shortcut means. Right, right. Understood. God, I can add so many. Perfect. Why not? Sure.
Ha! Yeah. Light.
Ow.
Light.
So I added 2 more Mega Flares and 1 more Holy.
Take this.
Which should make
Take this.
should make it so that I don't ever need to go to the Keyblades anymore.
Take this.
I imagine. Already been a half an hour on the stream. Wow.
Yeah. Take this. Take this. Light. Light. Take this.
All right. 14,000.
Huh. Yeah. Take this. Take this. Take this. Light. Light.
There we go.
Ha. Huh. Light. 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 Take this.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's funny how I never seem to get health from those things when I need health. And when I don't need health, I always pretty much get health.
Light.
Funny how that works out.
Light.
Okay. 8,000.
Huh. Light. 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 Take this. Light.
Only there was an enemy card that also gave you more experience. Like enemies drop more experience things. That would've been nice. I don't even know if you can stack or have multiple enemy cards at once. Or are there effects? You know, we'll just you do a second one and it just counteracts the first one you do or something like that. I'm assuming it's like that. I don't think you can just spam a whole bunch of them.
Light. Light.
Leveled up. See, we're getting there pretty quickly. Level 95. 4 or 5 more levels to go. Again, I don't remember if the cap is 99 or if it is 100.
Yeah.
Those things are trying to kill me.
Light. 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 Yeah. Rah.
Good. Destroy that stupid thing.
Huh.
Some health, nice.
Yeah.
Not that we really need it,
Take
because we're gonna be
this.
fine, but still. It is good to see it actually giving me the thing I technically
Take
needed.
this. Take this. Light. Light.
$33,000.
Ha.
It didn't connect, so it didn't count.
Take this. Light. Light. Light.
No, could have done this.
Take this.
Okay, 29,000. Again, basically one level up per instance of this room.
Ha, ha.
Nothing crazy. The grind isn't that bad. I've definitely been in, well, last year I was in a lot of fighting games were on my docket. Just getting the online stuff out of the way, so that I can do the offline stuff on my own terms. Like I'm thinking this summer, doing a lot of fighting games, offline trophies to get the platinums. And a lot of the older PS3 fighting games will have trophies that require such a grind, such a, like, you know, you need to play 100 matches, and it's like, whoa, 100, that's so much, and blah, blah, blah. But then some of them are even more. Street Fighter 4 was a shit ton that you needed to do. I think you needed to win 512, but then also all of these other prerequisites, so that, like, on your journey to winning 512, you're probably going to need to do more, you know what I mean? And since you're with a boosting partner, you're double everything, right? But then Dead or Alive 5, the initial version of that game, the initial PS3 360 version of that game, you don't need to win, but you do need to play 1,000 matches, and that's so much. They chopped it, I think, in half for the Vita version of that game, DOA 5 Plus. And then the what was it called? Ultimate Edition? Ultimate something? Dropped it down to 100, and then the last round, DOA 5 kept it at 100. Basically, it's the same trophy list. And doing all that stuff, it really did just like this is grinding in a more active sense because you're grinding against another human player, and so there's a level of attentiveness you need to have to make sure you're not like wasting their time if you care. And I have played with dozens and dozens of random people last year for all that stuff, and I still need to do more. And you know, I would chalk up a good half were in the whether they didn't care or they just didn't understand, were in the wasting my time type of thing, but didn't bother me too much because work was getting done in the end. And a few of them are great. And the ones that are great, obviously you keep them on your friends list, right? But, you know, and I guess I shouldn't say in this day and age, because this happens to literally everyone, regardless of the day or the age. But, you know, for myself and a lot of the people I was playing with, especially because these being PS3 games, generally tend to be, you know, old enough. They're adults, right? We have lives, jobs. Many of them had children, you know, to have... You don't have the free time to just be like, on a random Tuesday, be like, yep, could you play all day? Like, no, I have a job. So, scheduling that stuff was tricky. But for the most part, made it work. And, yeah, this summer, oh, come on, give me the card. This summer I want to do, I don't know how many platinums I would be able to do, but that's the goal, is to get, some PS3 fighting game platinum stuff.
Take this. Light.
Street Fighter 4 would be a dream. Original Dead or Alive 5 would be a dream. I have the Ultimate Edition. I don't know if it's called that. But Ultimate Edition, Last Round PS3 and Last Round PS4. I have those all platinum. But I do not have DOA 5 Vanilla or DOA 5 Plus platinumed. And I want to get DOA 5 Vanilla at least platinumed. 5 Plus, the Vita version's the Plus one, would be awesome to do as well. Because that can be done on the Vita TV, so like I could actually play that with a real controller, which would be a lot easier.
Light.
Okay. There's also a Call of Duty thing I wanted to do forever too, where I own all of those PS3 versions. I own them all.
Take this.
Don't own any PS4 versions that weren't like given on PS Plus or whatever. You know what I mean?
Light.
And I think we're at the point now where I can get some of the older PS4 Call of Duties for cheap. But that was the thing, like I got all those PS3 Call of Duties because those were so cheap on eBay. Modern Warfare 3 specifically, you're getting that for $3 free shipping. Like basically they just got rid of it. You know what I mean? Because it's not like, you know, shipping. I don't feel like they made a profit on any of that stuff, but it's just people trying to get rid of their old games. They don't really care about that specific type of person that maybe played Call of Duty, a Need for Speed, and Madden. But the PS4 ones still stick around, just the way the economy is, and the backwards compatibility on PS5. So last time I checked, they weren't extreme bargain bin prices. They were 20 and lower, but they weren't like, oh fuck yeah, I don't really care. I'm not gonna check the bank account. I'm just gonna hit buy, like I would have with the PS3 ones. But yeah, I want to go through all the Call of Duty games, the campaigns. Not for Platinums, especially the old Call of Duties, having multiplayer trophies and just full of hackers and whatnot. Not worth it. Not worth it at all.
Take this. Take this. Light. Light. Ha. Light.
And obviously for trophy hunting itself, there's such a runway here.
Light.
For Metal Gear, Kingdom Hearts, and Final Fantasy. I literally did pick 3 very long series in terms of both individual games and just the fact that they are extremely long-running series. Like, this will last for years for me. This goal of platinuming all of the everythings.
Light.
At this pace, obviously, if I turn this into a daily stream thing, that'd be one thing. That would also be like a, hey, I don't need a job anymore type of goal. So I guess I would have to magically get rich.
Light. Light. Yeah.
Ooh, not that.
Take this. Take this. Light.
Cool, 5,500 experience points left. I gotta blow my nose.
Light.
Apologies again, still got sick. Really frustrated me that Friday. It was the day Devin and I, it was the day of the Pokemon stream,
Light.
the Nuzlocke stream. I'm like sitting there being like, God damn it, I'm getting sick.
Light.
Why am I getting sick?
Light. Light. Take this.
Nice, leveled up. Getting there, getting close. 96 out of either 99 or 100. Ouch. Oh.
Take this.
No bueno.
Take this. Light. Light.
Perfect. Break that stupid thing. Got all my health back. I'll take it.
Light. Take this.
It's weird, when we got to the half-an-hour mark on the stream, I was like, wow, it's already been a half an hour? It's crazy, time was moving by so quickly. And now I'm sitting here being like, oh, it's got to have been like an hour and a half. Like, I looked in, it's only been 50 minutes. But we're making great progress. Making excellent progress. So I gotta turn my fan on. Getting warm in here under these lights. So you might hear the fan again whenever I speak. Apologies, but also you understand, you get it.
Take this. Light. Light.
Gotta make sure this thing dies. Oh, there's another one too. Okay, we're good.
Take this.
Mega Flare is just so much faster than Holy. But like,
Take this.
the fire-based magic Heartless, the healing Heartless, basically the red ones, the green ones, and then the wizards that are flying around, they're all immune to the fire. In fact, I think get healed by it. So I have to have Holy in as well.
Light. Take this.
Oh, that was a short one.
Yeah.
Very.
Ha.
Part of me wants to go to the Moogle shop and like sell cards and all that, but like I don't need to. There's no content left to do. The only thing it would just satisfy my like just desire to like, you know, because of the sake of grinding, like, oh yep, gotta get better, gotta get better, gotta get better. $21,000 left. Alright, we've cleared this room. Go back, save again. Reforge the room. And do another run through. Been playing a lot of Pokemon lately. I've said this on the channel a couple times. Between the retro achievement hunting stuff and then getting back into Pokemon proper. Catching up. I have a copy of Scarlet coming in the mail. I understand the game will be 4 years old this year, but I had never touched it. Didn't want to, because of the performance struggles. But, you know, there's the Switch 2 patch. Apparently made that game run great. Still looks ugly from what I hear, because it's not like they, you know, did anything to the game beyond just like today resolution and frame rate boost. But still, the reason why I never got it was because of the performance. Like, it was unacceptable looking.
Light. Light. Light.
So yeah, I've been doing a lot of that. I've been using Pokemon Home on my phone a lot now and trading and whatnot, because I am one of those weirdos. I mean, it's just inevitable. When you're playing all of the games, you're just gonna, I feel like, naturally come to this conclusion, but You're like, okay, yep, I completed the Pokédex in this game. What else is there to do?
Light.
I find the act of Pokemon, the grind to get like competition viable Pokemon, like real life competition viable Pokemon, so much of a useless, not useless, whatever, that's my opinion, but it's such a long, pointless grind. It's of an elevator, a treadmill. I didn't want to say escalator because it's not an escalator, and then I said elevator. I meant treadmill. It's such a treadmill that's just designed kind of like an in-game economy to make those types of Pokemon, the competition viable Pokemon, be very rare and valuable because of all of the time needed to make it quote unquote perfect. And I know they've done stuff over the years to, in certain games, hidden mechanics and whatnot. If you know, you know stuff. I get it. But I never found that worth it at all to do. 12.6k to the next level up. So for me, and as a kid, it was like, oh, well, I mean, I did fill out the Pokédex, but, like, when I go to transfer my my Pokemon Ruby Pokemon over to Diamond, well, then the Pokédex needs to be completed again, because I have, the final evolutions of all these mons. So really, I need to make sure I have one of every Pokemon. I have to have them organized in order. I gotta be able to do all that stuff. And so yes, I never knew the term living dex. I think that's a little stupid. But yes, I have, ignoring Scarlet and Violet's Pokemon, I do have one of everyone. Except for a couple of the, event-only Pokemon from Gen 7 and 8. I don't got those. And you can't trade for those on Pokemon Home. I don't really know why. But then I also have to have one of each of the different forms and blah blah blah, so that's just like an extra thing, you know what I mean? Like, oh, this Pokemon comes in different colors, well, I gotta have one of each of those as well. And so, I don't know. Getting back into Pokemon really, to me, has been just focusing on that and not the games themselves. And that's just my weird, my weird overarching obsessiveness. I mean, that's the same obsessiveness that gets me into trophy hunting stuff, right? And retro achievements. It is that desire to be like, no, I gotta do it all. I gotta do the thing. What am I even here for? If I'm not gonna, do it all. Whether that's a silly, conclusion I'm coming to, or maybe one that folks can understand. Doesn't really matter. It is what it is. Yes, free time has been returned to Pokemon. Which is something I was devastated by. I am one of those people who, as a kid, was getting all of the games when they were coming out. And so, I was transferring all of my Pokemon forward. They made it possible. The Game Boy Advance games to the first generation DS games. You could do so by just sticking the Game Boy Advance game in the bottom cartridge slot, and then the DS game, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, into the top one, and then bam, you can transfer them directly. But it was 6 Pokemon a day. It was such a annoying limitation, but I did it. Fucking did it. Excuse me. And then, you needed a second DS if you wanted to go from Gen 4 to Gen 5, because those were also DS games.
Light.
the worst gen in the series. IMO is Gen 5, black and white.
Light.
Leveled up. And then from Gen 5 to Gen 6, okay, now we're going to the 3DS. Our card points have leveled up. Level 97. Either 2 or 3 more levels left to the cap. So you went in order for the 3DS whole shtick, they did a cloud service called Pokemon Bank that you had to pay. It was like $5 a year, but you couldn't pre-bank them. No pun intended. You couldn't be like, here's $20, give me 4 years. And you couldn't. There was no auto renew, which was insane. And you could only fund your next year if you were within 2 years of it expiring, or not 2 years, 2 weeks of it expiring. So you cannot give them another $5, which is such a little amount of money for a subscription, for a yearly subscription. Again, I would give them $50 and then never think about it again if I could. That effectively would be lifetime. But you can only give them your next year's worth 2 weeks beforehand before it expired. But there was a grace period. It wasn't a hard cutoff. There was a grace period, just due to the stupid nature of how they wanted to take your money. And this was after the Switch had come out, and I don't think Sword and Shield were out at this point, but it was around that time, so it was like maybe 2018, 2019. You know, I get Let's Go Pikachu and all that, but like that was its own kind of thing, and I need to actually finish that game. I'm just gonna start it over. I'm probably just gonna start it over, so I can, because I don't remember that game like at all. Because that was 8 years ago. Jesus, that's insane. That feels current to me still. Wild. I go to, because I had a large micro SD card in my 3DS. My new Nintendo 3DS XL. And I wanted to put it in my Switch. And so I went to back up the SD card on my computer to then put that data in a smaller one because I didn't need a big one for the 3DS. And somehow in that process, my data's all gone. Like, or rather, my data is there, but like the 3DS will not recognize it. And it's treating it like, and then I forget what I did, but like I basically I reformatted the 3DS. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm a physical collector, so like, you know, my physical purchases were fine, and the save data, those cards were read and write. Switch cartridges are read only. The 3DS cartridges you saved to the cartridge, for better or worse. And for whatever reason, I think I ended up did like finding all of my actual purchases just fine later on, but for whatever reason, like Pokemon Bank, nah, something about that. I got bummed. I was like, oh man, all my Pokemon are gone. All the ones I spent, you know, many years collecting and transferring forward. My Pokemon from my original Ruby cartridge, they're gone. How sad is that? It was sad for me. I was devastated. So I was like, I didn't swear off Pokemon, but I was like, well, I'm not going to treat it with the obsession anymore because I'm not, like, that's all severed. Like, I would have to start all the way over. I even think that occurred to me that I could start all the way over. You know what I mean? Because, like, Pokemon, like, the 3DS went offline, and all that jazz was like, oh no, it's done. It's donezo. But then, like, you know, 2024 rolls around, I get back into Pokemon. Like, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna just finish the DLC, I'm just gonna play these games. I still like Pokemon. The idea of Pokemon. Right? Oh my god. Just jump straight into that guy.
Light.
So I'm doing all of that, and like I got into Pokemon Go again first over the summer there,
Light.
because I had a lot of opportunity to play Pokemon Go without having to walk around. And then like I got into Pokemon proper, and then Pokemon Home, sure, okay, because I was like, oh, I can move my Pokemon Go Pokemon over. Oh, what if I do that, you know? And in Pokemon Home on, I want to say it would have been, because the Switch and the phone version of Pokemon Home, they're different. They're different. They're all it's connected, but like the things that they can do are different. If that makes sense. You cannot trade in the Switch version, but you also cannot see your Pokemon in box form in the phone version. It's weird. I don't understand fully why. So it might have been the Switch version. It gives you the option of transferring from Pokemon Bank, and I just opened it up to like whatever. But it gave me the option of like, oh, I don't have a Nintendo 3DS with me. Like, what does that mean? And they found my account, and all my Pokemon were safe. My Pokemon were never deleted. It was just like, you can't access them. They're just on a server. I was like, sweet, save my Pokemon. Awesome. I got back in, like, sure, I can't, you know, the 3DS is offline. I can't, you know, go back. But, like, my Pokemon are here on my Switch right now. This is awesome. We're saved. And then looked into it and like, oh no, Pokemon Bank is still active and you don't need a subscription anymore to use it, because all you would really, most people are only going to use it to move Pokemon off their 3DS into Home, which you need to pay for anyway. And it is an auto-renew, it's like $16 a year. I'm cool with that, fine, whatever. And so, like, yeah, it was possible again. And, like, then also, like, you know, pausing here, the fact that, like, you know, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 5 3DSs. The only model 3DS I don't have is the new Nintendo 2DS XL. I'm not really in the market for one, but for collection's sake, I do want one. I also need, like, all of the DS variants besides... I just need all the DS variants. I have my initial launch era fat silver one. I had a DSi in black, but I gave that to my brother. So I need one of those again. But regardless, like, you know, my main 3DS XL, my Metroid Samus Returns themed new Nintendo 3DS XL, that one is the one I'm playing for shoot, right? But then I have the Animal Crossing new Nintendo 3DS, so the smaller variant. And that's when I jailbroke, and that's when I installed the H shop on, and that's the one where I'm like, I put all those Pokemon games on there. You know, all the Virtual Console ones too, that, again, they took the store down, so you couldn't, because, like, the phone version of Pokemon Home has achievements, and I love trophies and achievements. We're doing a trophy on Extreme while I talk about other achievements right now. Which, by the way, I think this room is done, so we're going to save and reload the room. And they have achievements for getting Pokemon from the Virtual Console 3DS ones, which you can't do if you were starting fresh right now. You needed to have already purchased those. And so yeah, just actually not pirating, of course, because I have those already, but like using the H shop for convenience sake on there makes it really convenient to have them all in that smaller 3DS, and actually makes it possible, because, like, again, my purchases got scuffled when I reformatted my actual 3DS, and was just like, screw it, I guess I'll just use my cartridges. But then finding all that stuff again, it's a pain in the ass. Having this new Nintendo 3DS that, like, I can access, you know, I can wirelessly transfer data from my computer to it is awesome. I do this every time. I didn't actually reload the room. I just walked through the door. Is great. And so I have all that jazz going on there to transfer stuff. But then, like, the retro achievement stuff is completely, you know, set apart from all of that, right? But that's been a lot of fun, too, to do, you know? Ugh. Had to blow my nose again. Yeah, for me, Pokemon has been literally the gotta catch 'em all is the most important thing to me. I think Pokemon as like an RPG isn't all that fun to grind in the older games, but I find it really fun to collect and all the Pokemon and evolve them as you're going. Like, I really like that. So to me, that's where the RPG shines. And in the later games, they stopped becoming a Dragon Quest-style JRPG and more of, like, its own flavor of thing. It's a Pokemon game. Every 3 trainers, a dude will just fully heal your team. If they surprise you with a trainer battle, like in the story, the dude will heal your Pokemon afterwards. At least that's what Sword and Shield were doing, and so far, Pokemon Legends Arceus has been doing that. Although Arceus is a fun game. Legit is a fun game. It's unique enough that I'm, like, actually, like, surprised, as silly as it sounds. So the actual collection aspect of it is what's the most fun to me. And then also being like, you know, I have my original teams all in there in the boxes is fun. It is fun. It just is. Hey, less than 10k to go for the next level.
Yeah.
Big old pinata. I love that heartless design.
Light. Light. Light.
Yeah, Pokemon's been taking up a lot of my free time.
Light.
If all goes well, I kind of have to, just the way I've scheduled things out. The Gone video game fishing stream will be today in the afternoon, the evening, or whatever.
Yeah.
I've been putting that one off for so long because I have to use my Windows Vista computer to play one of those games. It's a pain in the ass to settle that up. But I'm gonna do it today. Gonna do it today.
Light.
And generally speaking,
Light.
Gone video game fishing, Dead or Alive or whatever, and the S-Rank RPG series exploration will be monthly streams. They'll be a little bit longer, maybe not necessarily for the fishing ones, because there's a set amount of time I'm kind of generally giving each of those 4 games to make it a little fair, to understand it, you know what I mean? But, yeah, they'll generally be once a month, but there'll be 2 fishing streams today, or not today, this month, because one's today and then one's, I think, going to be the 3rd Saturday. These are going to be on Saturdays for the most part.
Light. Light.
So, I'm excited to do all that stuff. We're going to level up again.
Light.
An hour and 15 minutes, it feels like we've been both doing this for a long time and not at all. I guess that would be around an hour for feeling.
Yeah.
3 different enemy types. All rushing me at once.
Light. Light.
Although I will say for Pokemon stuff, the one thing I'm definitely not getting really into, don't want to touch again, is Pokemon Go. As soon as they sold that to the Saudis, like, no, I'm not getting into this anymore. And also just like, there's such an obvious like content treadmill that they have in place for that game. Just due to the nature, like, it is still not possible to get them all in that game. Like, they are slowly doling out Pokemon they haven't done yet, just to lengthen the game's usefulness. Leveled up. And that's so annoying. So I have no desire to do that. So I'm like, and they like, they find a way to monetize the act of moving Pokemon out of Go and into, Pokemon Home, where you have an energy that does refill slowly. It takes a full week for it to fully fill back up, and it uses energy to transfer Pokemon out. Depends on what the Pokemon, its power level, and blah blah blah. And shiny Pokemon use a lot of that energy, to the point where transferring a shiny legendary Pokemon is a full week's worth of energy, the entire meter. But you could spend 1,000 of their Pokecoins. Level 98, nice. I think one more level, if not two. 1,000 Pokecoins, which I don't know how much they cost anymore, can refill your meter. But it's not prorated. It's not, it costs 1,000 for an empty meter. It just costs 1,000 to refill the meter. So you feel like you're wasting money, blah blah blah. And I have 1,000 and something coins. I could do it once, but point being is that like there's still a lot of Pokemon I have to transfer out that I need to do slowly but surely, and that's the only reason why I have that game still installed. Okay. Had to blow my nose. I can breathe through with my nose right now. For the most part. A little bit slow, but I can.
Yeah.
Oh, the sucky part about being sick like this is like, well, yeah, the nose does clog while I'm sleeping. So I'm like, you know, naturally breathing through my mouth, and I wake up having breathed through my mouth for so long that my mouth is so dry. So freaking dry. And maybe I just need like a humidifier in my bedroom. Not that I really need it for anything. It feels like, oh my god, and it just feels like torture because you're kind of like half out of it and you're like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm definitely not getting up to go get a drink of water. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just like half asleep. So it just feels like I'm torturously like putting myself back to sleep like that.
Yeah.
Just getting up and walking around is enough to like clear the airways.
Light. 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 Light.
How much left? Okay, 27,000. Probably gonna be another room. Oh, it certainly is gonna be another room. But it might be the last time. We'll see.
Take this. Take this. Take this. Light. Light.
And I don't know if, thinking about Pokemon again, I don't know if I want to stream any of the Pokemon, my actual Pokemon journey, you know, stuff. I just don't feel like I would have much to add other than, like, look at my stuff. You know what I mean? Like, for the retro achievement Pokemon stuff, it's like specific instances, like specific goals. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to bring back the Pokemon Gold retro achievement hunting things until I'm ready to, like, end it. There's 2 achievements in Gold that I think are good final achievements to get. Beat the Elite Four with a single Pokemon. Easy when it's super high leveled. And beat Red with a single Pokemon, which will be maybe a little bit of a challenge, but very doable if a Pokemon's level 100. You know what I mean? So I'll bring that back for that, right? But for my actual Pokemon thing, like, well, you want me to play a 5-year-old Pokemon game just as if it's new because it's new to me? And not really much of value there, let alone to, like, have any reoccurring nature to it.
Light. Light.
Damn, like the 3rd Neo Shadow card gotten today. I feel like I have, how many of these do I have? 13. Got 4 of these. But they only sell for like 20 points each. You know what I mean? So it's not like... Not like for how rare they are, it does not feel proportional to the value. But then at the same time, what the fuck else am I gonna do?
Take this. Light. Light. Yes. Light. Light.
Okay.
Take this. Take this.
Another thing I am currently debating in my head whether or not to do is to buy the Fire Red or Leaf Green, or maybe both. Not really, but maybe. That they put up on the Switch. 20 bucks each. I mean, relatively, that's probably fine for a price for those games, because there's a lot to them. You know what I mean? But they didn't really do anything to them. They're not enhanced or anything like that. The event stuff is given to you in the game, which is nice. Other than that, like, you could connect them to Pokemon Home. So that'd be the only real reason to do it. And that might be a reason enough for me to at least buy one of them. But, like, I've been doing retro achievement stuff, and, like, yeah, I will probably do one of those games for retro achievements at some point. You know what I mean? So it's like, do I really... And I own those. On cartridge. Like, I can do it. At least I own Leaf Green. Oh, not going through. Gotta rebuild the room. Let's see, will this be the last card we need? We'll see, we'll see. No, why would you target the door? There's no reason to target the door.
Take this. Take this. Light. Light.
9,000 left. We're close. We're real close. Oh.
Light. Yes. Huh. Light. 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 Ha. Light. Light. Take this. Take this.
Come on. Another battle or two.
Ha. Yes. Huh. Take this. Light. Light.
Getting close. 100.
Light.
Oh yeah, we're leveling up this level for this battle.
Take this.
Alright, let's see if I get experience. Is it gonna say to next level? Oh, yep, that was the trophy right there. Wonderful. It was 99. Weird to end at 1625 as a number, but sure. Get the hell out of here. Okay. It's nice to get a trophy. Some of these streams, you know, it's such a long grind for one or two things that, like, go plenty of trophy hunting streams without getting a trophy. So good. Ugh. Alright, let's, don't really want to stick around for too long. We'll start a Riku playthrough fresh. Excuse me. Why don't I just sell some stuff and buy some stuff? I don't know. It'd be fun to at least maybe end this way. End the stream this way. Damn, no Moogle points. Alright, get a free pack, sell some cards, buy some. Sure. probably it, right? Yeah. But then, like... Alright, I want to have at least one left over. You know what I mean? Or the weaker ones, at least. Hey. Okay, I think for these maybe I don't. Oh. Again, I'm keeping one of each, so... Wasn't this one? This is from a 358 over 2 days. That is one of the designs, right? This one and this one. That's from Kingdom Hearts 2. That I don't know. And then all of these, like... Yeah. A lot of points. Holy crap. Oops. Okay. Oh, but then this as well. Well. Yeah, I don't need, like, any of this stuff. I could sell all of it if I really wanted. Think of a lot of these magic cards as premium. That's probably why it doesn't look like I have too many. The cloud one's just slow. Oops. Oh, look at how much like money you're getting from these. $7,800 is crazy. Okay, well, let's just buy everything out. Or at least the two expensive tiers of each one. I don't know. Mostly item cards. Okay, well, let's keep reloading this room. Why not? Have the money to spend. Right? Nice. Real nice. Also nice, also nice. It is a little annoying that you have to, like, reforge the room. I understand that there's probably, like, a real reason for that. For, like, the game's pacing. Okay. Reload. For the sake of getting... Wait, I didn't, Wait. Did I? No, I didn't. That would be the biggest thing of, like, have one of each number of each card. Both normal and premium. That would be a very annoying trophy. And it would be doing shit like this over and over. Well, it would be, doing the Aladdin, thing to make a shit ton of money. To be fair. I don't know, I wouldn't mind that type of grind. I've done worse, you know?
Yeah.
Free cash. I don't have enough cash. Let's do this whole thing again. Okay. We have the ability to buy more. I don't really know. There's no reason to be doing this. It's just kind of fun. I like the idea of trying to fill in those gaps. Now let's just buy out this as best we can. Because the weaker cards will be in the cheaper bundles, right? So. Okay, last one we could sell some cards and probably buy that last pack. Almost guaranteed. Made it back to 1,000. Okay, buy the last thing. Whatever. No real point to this. All this will be sold, I'm sure. Let's see, will we be selling 5 cards? Let's count. 1. 2. Wow, really? 3 of those cards went to new homes. Sure, why not? Alright, I'm gonna save, and we're gonna end the stream. A little 2-hour stream. On the shorter end, but we accomplished the main goal of today, so that's all I really ask for. There will be another stream later in the evening, and trophy hunting will return on Sunday with Metal Gear Solid 3, the Master Collection version on PS5. We will begin that then. Thank you guys for watching. It was a lot of fun. I'm sick, so I was a little bit like kind of out of it in parts, but you know, we were still able to do it. Have some fun talks about Pokemon or whatever, and boy, I'm tired and hungry, so I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching, and you know what? Stay frosty. I don't know. People say some weird things.